So, for there to be newborn babies on the 25th of December, they had a festival where it was a sex festival.
Okay.
Celebrated in the name of the goddess Ishtar.
Ishtar
Of fertility and sex.
Ooh.
So the symbols are an egg and a bunny. The egg being fertility, the bunny being a symbol of sex.
Is there any correlation? Oh!
That's men, Joe.
Do you want to
now,
know?
Now, do you know, like, ever since Rihanna, bad girl gone, good girl gone bad.
Bad girl
You
gone
get
good.
it? Yeah. So
Like,
ever
it looks
since
like-
that, the whole mentality of girls changed.
Okay.
You get it? Which is why, like, there's an article that I actually saw that says women are saying we are now the men we've always wanted. You get a sexual pleasure, you can get yourself 3 dildos. The other one vibrates, the other one flickers, the other one does side things. You get it? You take yourself out on dates. You get it?
Yeah.
You work for yourself, you supply yourself. You get it? Literally, you're providing everything
For yourself.
So that value of the men, you've literally removed it.
Right.
You get it? But then, no matter how masculine as a woman you try to be, there's a certain Dana DNA. There's a certain Dana that doesn't exist in you. Of protecting yourself, because either way, of protecting yourself, of really thriving to fend for yourself.
Okay.
Because either way, I think we think different. Men and women think totally different.
Yeah.
Which is why, for me, I think I've gotten to accept that as niggas, we kind of like dumber than hands.
Thank
This
you.
is a fact.
No.
No, wait. I'm taking it somewhere. Do you know why I'm saying we are dumber than hands? Hands pay attention to everything. You get it? Men are hardwired to get the job done. So which is why I'm saying that you guys can talk about the process the whole day. We can go get the job done in a minute.
Right.
You get it? So we are the guy, like, which is why it's very hard for you to remind a man that, yo, I told you that this stays here and then it doesn't stay here, so you should always put this. Nah, that ain't my shit. You get it? But then if you say, yo, simuza ichi, trenda abo.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
a problem in which in society here today,
Yeah.
genders zvaari pane maroles ari entailed nekuva murume nekuva mukadzi. I think kuti zvinolina futi necreation. Ndiri murume, it's safe to say kuti handigone kuzvara. But again, mukadzi haugone kuzvara usina murume.
Okay.
So everyone has a part to play. Saka problem iri kuitika ndeyekuti, yes, mukadzi can drive a car. And yes, mukadzi can lead a family. But the natural order of things is to be respected.
Okay.
And pakuti murume is the leader for a reason. And he goes out and comes back without facing harm yakaenzana neharm ingasangana nemukadzi akabuda kunze. Which is why mukadzi panobuda mufesi wake haazi is much prone to worry kuti mufesi wangu achandonosangana nemabhebhi, mufesi wangu angandonosangana nechii kunze. But mufesi mukadzi wake akabuda, it's a tough time.
Yeah, but hold it like this. Even like, look at this. Like, I'm not that much that deep into the Bible. Like, I'm still a student. I'm still trying to learn. So if you look at the order of creation,
Right.
you get it? Adam right there. Chibaba. Right? Niggas right there. Niggas complete.
Alone. Yeah.
So what happens? Adam got in, and then the instructions came first. You get it? He was instructed that, my nigga, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna take off the garden, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that every day. These are a set of instructions. You get it? Done. And then Eve now comes through after that briefing. You get it? So if it was that, maybe I might use the wrong words or the right words. But then if it was that equal, why wasn't Eve there?
Present for the instruction.
Holding it right there, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of While We Wait. We are already Pagati inside. We're already doing this, guys, and it's really getting intense. And as usual, guys, my name is Quentin, aka the Urban Militant, and we're right here doing this. This is episode something. Go back and watch the other ones. You're gonna know which episode this is. And as usually, I'm chilled with the one and the only, the most gorgeous Utebi Samakosi Talo.
Hi guys, it's your girls Ty in Dombe's Tandayo. Hope you've had a fantastic week. We're on another episode again. Tune in with us as we discuss these fundamental issues. Let's enjoy together, guys, as we talk today.
As we talk, and as usual, guys, as Habisodo, we always have the one and the only, the minister of the tour,
Father of the black skin.
Yeah, Dango is thank you, guys. We're still here on While We Wait. We're saying, guys, this is a social commentary forum whereby we say, while we wait for Uruboba, while we wait for your blow up, while we wait for your business idea to come through, while we wait for your album, whatever it is that you're pursuing in life, because life is a period of us waiting to reach a certain final destination. So we're saying, while we wait for that, come through Zwagala, let's sit down and chop it up, and we have this conversation.
The Zimbabwe Chinese Enterprises Job Fair is the ultimate platform for job seekers like you to meet face-to-face with potential employers. Whether you're a fresh graduate or an experienced professional, there are opportunities for everyone. Come and showcase your skills, qualifications, and experience directly to hiring managers from leading companies, whether you're into finance, technology, healthcare, or any other field. The second edition of the Zimbabwe Chinese Enterprises Job Fair to be held on the 3rd and 4th of November in the Nelson Mandela Memorial Hall at the Agricultural Showgrounds, Harare. The Zimbabwe Chinese Enterprises Job Fair 2023, bridging Zimbabwean talent with Chinese company opportunities.
I think
done.
currently, like, there's a lot that is just going on in the world, man.
Yeah.
It's beyond gender wars. It's beyond gender wars. There's attention wars.
Yeah.
You get it? There's attention wars. There's social wars. Basically everywhere. There's political wars. So like, there's a lot that people are being divided. Like, your attention is being divided into many things.
Right.
You get it? So, which is why also I always urge people that, fight. Choose your own battles.
Yeah.
You get it? Don't participate in everything, because if you fight for everything, then what do you stand for?
Nothing, man.
Exactly. So, guys, tell me, like, catch me up. What have you guys been waiting for during the week? What's been happening? What's new around?
So yesterday, guys.
Start with this.
Well, the funny thing is I was actually being laughed at home. I had no idea that castle breakfast thingy was yesterday. I got word on it yesterday at around 4 p.m. I'm hearing the noise, guys. I'm like, what's going on down the road? And they're like, no, it's the breakfast. And I'm like,
Wow. We are slightly slowly creeping into the festive season. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
You get it? There's a certain way that events are now packing out.
I feel like we're already festiving before we are getting to festive. Like, there's that euphoria or something, but guys, I don't know, but some people might agree with me. Yeah. We know festive season is around the corner, but then the activities that we are experiencing or having before the festive season are already, making us sinking to that festive vibe before we even get to the actual festive.
Weird feeling that, I think this festive season I'll be slightly peer for
For
some reason.
Hey.
So, but then, which is why we're saying that these festivities are different for everyone. Like, how's your festive season, like, for you and your family? Like, how do you guys properly celebrate? If you celebrate festive season,
Yeah, no. So me, I'm no longer subscribing to this. Festive season, Christmas.
Okay.
For the reason that the calendar doesn't make sense.
exacerbate, elaborate further.
Elucidate, expatiate. Huh?
Right. So if I am going to be explaining this, Christmas is for Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
For one,
Yeah.
he was not born on the 25th of December.
Okay.
Right. So
Jesus wasn't born on 25th, bro. You be. When was Jesus born actually?
Yeah.
When?
In September.
September.
Yeah, man.
Which day?
I don't actually know, but
Hey,
the
you
Jewish
guys are dropping
calendar
new
says.
information.
Yeah, Jewish calendar says that he was born in September.
Okay.
Yeah, towards their beginning of the year.
All right.
So you see, so subscribing to a calendar, the Gregorian again.
So how do we get to the specific date, 25 December? Because hey, 25 December is a vibe. Because me,
Hey,
for
you
the next 40
know.
years of my life,
Okay.
like 25
Hey.
December.
I will
always
tell
going
you.
down.
25 December is actually the birthday of a deity. His name is Zeus. He was born to a virgin on the 25th of December, actually.
Oh.
So I think there's too much of a coincidence there. Orisis is there. Horus is there. Ra is there. So I don't.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so bring it slightly back home. So Osiris and Orisis and
Zeus.
Ra. So you.
These are Egyptian gods.
Where do
Oh.
you find like does this teaching also exist like in your household? Do you? And by the way, you're a father, bro. Yeah. So and for those who didn't know, like literally his father of the truth.
Batu.
I'll drop the jams. You know? Yeah. So like, are you passing this knowledge onto the kids? Like,
Yes.
this is a whole household thing.
Yes, it's supposed to be a culture. What I know my children should know.
Oh.
So they're not at a disadvantage because if I know something that I don't impart as knowledge to the younger generation, I'm putting them at a disadvantage because they start from where I started or maybe behind. So I am imparting this knowledge to them. They don't have to celebrate Christmas because it has nothing to do with Christ.
So like, how do you explain to your daughter that next door they are celebrating this, the kids are getting new Christmas clothes and today they're eating rice and
Well,
chicken
well,
and
the
all of that,
clothes
and then we
are
are not doing
given.
it. Okay.
The clothes are given because it's a season of making a transition from this year to the next calendar year. So it should be a time to be happy with my kids, particularly if we close from work. I'm spending time with them. This is part of them forming memories with me. So I've cashed in on that. But the sentiment of the festive season, that's what I'm trying to cancel.
Because issue us as Africans, we
Tina.
love the pot. Christmas is about rice. Christmas is about rice.
New
Christmas is
clothes.
about
Chicken.
New clothes. Yeah,
Yes.
Christmas is about like there are so many cultures that we've brought, that we've developed out of existing holidays or existing historical days.
Right.
And then we've taken a totally different tangent. Like, for example, what does the Easter Bunny have to do with
Aside from it being delicious.
I can explain that. Easter Bunny and Easter coincides with 25th of December.
Okay.
Oh.
So in celebration of the birthday of Zeus, how they celebrate is by human sacrifice. Sacrifice, preferably newborn babies. So for there to be newborn babies on the 25th of December, they had a festival where it was a sex festival.
Okay.
Celebrated in the name of the goddess Ishtar.
Ishtar.
Ishtar of fertility and sex. So
Yeah.
the symbols are an egg and a bunny. The egg being fertility, the bunny being a symbol of sex.
Is there any
Playboy.
correlation? Oh! Yes, Playboy. The
Now-
Playboy
now
logo
it
is
makes
a
sense,
bunny. Oh, yeah.
So the Easter bunny and the egg, the festival was a week-long orgy,
Hey.
so as to say,
Okay.
ensuring that women would get pregnant. And guess what's 9 months down the line? Zeus's birthday.
So, oh. but
Yeah,
then-
so I don't want to to be like I'm pushing away the Christian traditions,
Yeah.
but what really is behind that? Think about it. Why would the Roman Catholic be the custodian of a religion that they demonized? Who killed the Christ? Them. Who killed his apostles? Them. But now they are the royal seat of power.
Which is why I believe, like, especially nowadays, like, we are living. People say this is like the best time to be alive because, like, this is the age of information.
Yeah.
You get it? So literally, it might be too much. It might be too little.
Yeah.
At times you can be over informed. You get it? At times you can be under informed. You get it? So now also getting into these things whereby we have AI, someone was telling me about NI. So there's artificial intelligence, natural intelligence, there's what? There's EI also.
The list goes on, Nangit.
Yeah, so the list goes on. So which means now there's so much intelligence and information, which is why now you have to be really open to receiving new information. But then you should also have that filter of you being able to choose what applies for you.
Yeah.
Because like this can really be a mouthful for someone who's never heard it ever. You get
Right.
it? Like it can really cause someone to, you know, that information shock.
It's a foundation shaker for someone who's been a Christian all their life.
Yeah.
So it's advisable that once someone meets this information, they take time before pushing it away. They take time to find it for their own, for themselves.
Yeah.
I know that churches have their libraries.
Yeah.
They can find this out from their own church and see if it's true or not.
But then I think we've been talking about it, saying certain sectors of information need to be treated differently.
Yeah.
You get it? Which is why, like, even how people consume this information. So now what I'm saying is, just like we were saying that there is even attention wars, whereby the moment you put your phone down, it rings again. You get it? The moment you're trying to go on Facebook, Instagram is popping another ping.
Right.
And then Snapchat, what other platforms are you on?
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Basically, I think I've always been afraid of TikTok.
Why?
I'm always afraid of things that take my attention by force.
Right.
Whereby now I feel like I'm addicted to this app. No, I keep on going back to it. So now speaking of these attention wars, like what do you think about all these social media platforms being introduced to kids? Like I'm still trying to tap into that whole fatherhood thing.
Yeah.
When do you introduce your kids?
I've been trying to monitor my kids and restrict them from too much exposure to these things.
Okay.
Like, so it is a dangerous place to be on the internet because they seek to control your time. And the more they feed into a child, the lesser they are prone to stand on their own with their own thinking.
Okay.
They might grow to think that they are independent in their thinking, but the result of which is everything is coded by what they consume. You are what you consume.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm trying very much to limit their time on digital platforms, even on TV. I've started a culture of storytelling.
Okay.
And I've started a culture of reading. So it's something that I'm
But
trying
then,
to curb
now,
before it gets too
now, how do you get into that whole notion of us embracing technology and saying, yo, you know what? Nowadays, thinking hard is almost primitive. You get it? Starwin, and you can actually look up, you know, like the same way we look up SoundCloud rappers, you can look up YouTube makeup artists. You get it? So now you no longer have to go to. So now instead of you also looking up at YouTube makeup artist, now you can just go to ChatGPT and be like, yo, how do I do mascara?
And then it
eyeshadow?
just gives you the whole outline of how you can.
So, which is why I'm saying that these, by right, these are tools that are supposed to make.
That's the key word.
Yeah.
Tool. If you use it as a tool, you employ it as a tool for productivity, for how you make your money, then it's not a problem. But if you become a consumer, all of your time being taken. That's how Netflix makes money. You subscribing to them and spending your time looking at a screen. That's how they make your money. Their money.
Basically, if you're not if you are not
you are not
producing-
productive.
if you're not producing,
They
you
are
are the
being
product.
productive. Exactly.
Yeah. So basically, if you do not find yourself for all the things that you like, if you're not creating them, then which means you are the product.
Yeah.
So there's someone who's literally creating these things for your attention. That like really that's how crazy it is.
Everything's business.
I learned something while I was in Namibia. There's a Chinese guy who used to always have something to sell when we go out. So it used to bug me that we are going out to hang out, but he's going out
To do business,
To do
right?
business. So he just point blank told me that if you are not making money, you are wasting time.
Oh.
So while I'm having fun, and he's also having fun, but he's also making money at the same
At
time.
the same time,
That's
yeah.
how the rich are getting richer.
Which is why they're saying that the moment you are not making money in your sleep, why are you even sleeping? Because most of the billionaires and the millionaires, like,
Exactly.
if he's asleep, like the clock is still. Guys, speaking about the clock, we are here. You're out here chilling with the waiters. This is While We Wait, your new favorite podcast, and this is what we do, guys. This is what we do when we do what we do. When what has to be done gets to be done, and still paying a tribute to the people who actually make this happen, guys. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to our partners. Shout out to Eyes of 263. Shout out to JCMC. The people who are actually putting this together. The people who are bringing you While We Wait. And guys, we are still doing this. Go on all social media platforms. Show us the love, guys. And speaking about the love that we've been getting on social media platforms, it's really overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. And we've been going through some of the feedback. And some of it has been coming like direct.
Yes.
Some of it has been going like, we really, really do appreciate the people who are putting the comments on each and every episode down below. Guys, keep on anything, guys. If you want to suggest something, if you want to tell us about anything.
Yeah.
Any favorite comments that you saw, bro?
Yeah, I dare say that all of it is positive, so
Yeah.
all of them are my favorite.
Right, I was pretty impressed as well,
Yeah.
because on the first day we actually got quite a number of views, quite a number of subscriptions and likes as well. So with regards to that, allow me at this very point in time just to take a few seconds to say shout out to Prince Mandi, shout out to Brenda Moyo, shout out to Master Jo, shout out to Hazel Shumba, Auxilia Nyoni, Audrey Masango, Brian Tichara, Rama Moyo, Cindy Ndlovu, Elda Ishe, Tanaka Jesslyn Shonai, mwah. And then Buhle Smanda as well, another kiss mwah, to you. Mercy Mshonga, Dumolo Nkosi, Brendan Moka, Andrew Thatrai, that's my little brother, y'all. Shout out to you. And Alex Gonese, Lisa as well, my former colleague, and it's Zootograph. Guys, thank you so much for putting in some comments, liking, subscribing. We actually feed on that. We would need you to keep doing more. Each and every episode, please be found there in the comment section. Whether you're commenting, giving us suggestions of things to talk about, we're here for you guys. This platform is all
Hit the subscribe button.
Because guys, like at the end of the day, guys, I feel like this whole podcasting business is real. You get it? Like, yeah, you know, when you really think about the concept, it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But then the moment you get into the momentum, I mean, like globally around the world, I actually saw that Suge Knight is creating his own new podcast from prison.
Yeah.
You get it? So which means like literally he will be handing this product out from incarceration.
Yeah.
So I tried like going slightly deeper into it because this guy's been in prison for how long? Like estimately? I don't really know.
I also have no idea.
Yeah, so this guy has been in prison for a significant time, right? Yeah, from that whole Tupac Shakur alleged murder and all of that.
Okay.
And so him having the facilities to be able to create this podcast, it's really interesting because even like the first episode, I think it's called Collect Call.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe me guessing from the top of my head, like this guy has been in prison for over like 20 something years. Close to 28, something like that.
Damn.
It's
Get
been
it?
a while.
But then him having that forward thinking of saying, yo, you know what, from where I am with what I have, I'll make this happen.
Right.
That's a really powerful mindset.
It is.
I think also it has to do with the world having a lot to say about the Tupac Shakur murder and him being at the top of it, and him not having a voice to rebuttal or to answer. So I think he's trying to tilt or change perspective using this podcast. It might be, yeah. So
R.I.P. to Tupac, he's really a legend. I mean, this guy is trending for different things.
After
Yeah.
how many years?
How many years has he been? And right now, like, we really cannot ignore that Jada is Jada is really resuscitating Tupac. Come alive.
Yeah, man.
And the whole to the Fresh Prince of no guys. No guys, this is not mentally
It's
healthy.
just
Yeah.
It's not mentally healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it will be exciting to hear what he has to offer, man. He was a big name in his time in the music industry, so he should be a big voice when he releases his podcast.
Definitely.
Yeah, speaking of podcasts, guys, we're still here on While We Wait, your most favorite podcast, and we're gonna take a break right now. Check out the new ads that are coming your way.
What's up, good people? It's your girls Ty Ndombez Tandayo, all the way from My Purpose. This is While We Wait, guys. Tune in with us every Wednesday and follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram at www.zw and on YouTube as well. Kindly like, subscribe, share every video that we post, you guys, and continue to support us.
The National Arts Merit Awards presents the 4th annual Nama Golf Day. This year, the competition will take place at the Bulawayo Golf Club in the City of Kings, Kwantutu Ziatunga. Green fees are $40 per person on an individual stableford format. Any golfers who are practicing artists will play for free. There are opportunities for your company to sponsor and get valuable brand visibility. Contact Michelle on 0776 330-513 for more information. The Nama Golf Day, where art meets sports and business. #Kwantutu.
Right, welcome back, you guys. This is While We Wait. Of course, it's your girls Tar with the Black Skin Messiah and the UrbanMilitant, guys. We're still at it today, discussing indaba elingathanda ukuzizwa. And please, guys, follow us on all our social media platforms. We would really like to engage with you, engage with us as well. So now, while we're at it, guys, summer Lena is not forgiving us. This summer is pretty hot. I don't know what exactly you guys are doing to keep up with the heat and cope with the heat out there, but I've been testing uguti. Drink water, you guys. Stay hydrated. Eat. Uyafeinta ngendlala abantu baswela ukuthi benzeni ngawe. Apho akapeka kobo sokisra kaboka wodona. Watch biswa butsu papa. It wouldn't be nice.
I think I was this years old when I figured out something called FDB. There's something, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's called FDB. Yeah, so someone whom I know actually fainted somewhere.
Right.
And then they were taken to hospital. Like, I think it's multiple cases, like it's different people. And then someone from medical practitioner actually told me that, yo, like it's a real thing. We can actually write it for you that you're not sick, you're not unhealthy. No, it's fit before discharge.
Hey.
So basically, you just get into the hospital, you get given food, you pick up, you get given water, and you're out.
Can you imagine? But and as just so kids, they like really so faint
Talking about hydrating, it's advised kuti pamunonwa mvura don't drink mvura yega because mvura ine effect yekusaturate ma red blood cells anozvimba kudai so and inobuda muviri mako too fast nekusweta.
Kana matitsona mvura neyega.
Saka musaimwe iri yega.
Yeah, but
itai ka tradition kuti panoita liter yako remvura na 500 ml. Put a pinch of salt in it. Isa flavor, lemon, orange,
Cucumbers,
cucumbers, so that my electrolytes muviri mako keep my energy levels are up, so that paunonwa mvura usiku saturate ma red blood cells ako yoswetwa out ichibuda. Effect yacho ndeyekuti after wamwa mvura immediately after you need to drink more. Saka
there's a screenshot that I saw. I'm sure like it's actually gonna come up like on the screen. There's a screenshot that I saw that was showing the different amounts of the sugar intake that we take.
Yeah.
So it starts from water,
Yeah.
coming into fizzy drinks,
Yeah.
coming into iced tea, coming into hue.
Yeah.
And the way I'm so much of a fan when it comes to these energy drinks, and like really, bro, I function on coffee. So if you show me that, like whenever I'm taking a cup of coffee, like instantly as I'm speaking right now, I'm having a cup of coffee, and then you show me that it has a whole amount of sachet of sugar like this. Yeah, it's really scary.
Pane chatinodya apa pane danger.
Consumerism.
Yeah, consumerism. You have to know kuti pamunodya pai.
Right.
The food industry and the health industry have a buy-in on your diet. Ukamwa ma fizzy drinks, sterek, it gets your sugar levels up, insulin gets up, then one high blood pressure, one diabetes. Medical benefita uri addicted to jakuti music, food industry is benefited. So I advise vanhu aite tumagarden vazive kwavanotora chavanodya.
Right.
For long life people should know masources echikafu chavo.
But then either way, like even if you're not consuming, like people are now doing other things. Like literally, there's so much that is happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
So even if you're not to go under the needle via it being a health issue whereby something has to be operated or taken out of you or something has to be cut off or things like that, people are now voluntarily going to certain institutions to go get like facelifts. Get Botox, to get BBM.
BBL.
No,
BBL.
BBM was the app, and then what is BBL?
BBL.
Oh, I googled it. Like me, whenever
Angikwazi
I see this,
ukuthi
or
uthini, like
it's
what-
Brazilian butt lift.
Right.
BBL. I do this. I do this. Yeah. So BBL, take me through the process. Why would you wake up and say today I want to do BBL?
So I think the one reason that goes to the top, I don't know, but that's how I think. Insecurities. You feel you don't look, like you would want to.
No, wait, let me hold you there. You can't say you're insecure if ever you can afford a BBL that costs about, I don't know how much it costs. But you cannot be insecure with $10,000.
Dude, if you can afford it, then why not? If you feel good, you can fix that financially, then why not?
Hip hop culture. Cardi B akadai so, Nicki Minaj akadai so, Diana rubuda pa TV asina kuputika kudai so. Some people are being trained to think this is the way a woman should look.
I'm trying to think of the other one that we were talking about. Of you were saying it's called melanating. It's called what?
Yes, it's melanin injection.
Melanin injection.
Yeah, so
which
it's
are also called tanning.
Yeah.
Tanning injection, right?
Yeah. So
Hey,
it so happens that in Europe and America, because the sun is coming to the earth differently from years ago, decades ago, the ozone is thinning and the sun is on a different timeline from Zayai Takda. So they figured kuti melanin, what we have naturally, is a protection of the skin. They are prone to skin cancer.
Right.
Yeah. The lighter races.
Even the burns that they get from the sun, they're actually more intense than on us.
we don't experience it.
Nah.
when they're talking
No,
about
some of us are
sunburn.
light. Some of us are light.
Speaking of light-skinned people.
Black skin messiah.
Yeah, but which is what I'm saying, that like in my little research when it comes to melanin and how it serves, like I think I got to discover a whole lot of things when like where melanin is also found. Like melanin is found in the ground, melanin is found in the cosmos, like melanin is found in the air, melanin is in the sun.
Yep.
You get it? So even if you have to put it into a religious perspective, you get it, you might find out that even like there's an article that I was actually trying to follow up that was saying even the process of sacrifice, you get it, it's all melanin transfer.
Yeah.
You get it? Because when you tenacity unikela, you get it? So now unikela, if ever you are sacrificing whatever it is, if it's a lamb, if it's a depending on the tradition or the culture, you get it, you do not, even with Dala, people never used to look at the king straight into the eye,
Right.
because like he is in the position of a god. So you, even if you're talking to God, you don't look at God straight into
Direct,
the eye.
yeah.
So what you do is you look down.
Bow
You get
your
it?
head.
So you bow your head, you speak your prayers into this sacrifice.
Right.
The blood that you are slitting never goes up. It goes straight into the ground. And then it gets picked. So those prayers, they go with the blood into the ground. The prayers get picked up by the sun by evaporation.
Oh, that's how it
So
goes.
then they come back to you. Because we as black people, like we actually get the vitamin D, right? From the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G.
So basically, it's a whole proper cycle of melanin transfer.
Yeah.
You get it? It goes beyond it just protecting your skin from ultraviolet. Guys, from a basic fundamental So venturing into some other things, guys, like basically a lot, whilst we've been waiting for the week to end, a lot has been happening during the week, guys. And also congratulations to the Springboks. They defeated England. This is one for Africa, guys. Africa is not a jungle. Africa is not a country. We are out here doing these things. Springboks is coming back, guys. Second time, congratulations to South Africa. Congratulations to everyone who's been part of the supporting system for them to get to the semi-finals. And now they're going for the finals.
Right.
Get it? Yeah. And I see today you're rocking a whole Arsenal jersey. My
Yeah.
Buddha.
The Gunners, they've done it again. We held our own. Yeah, it's another day to live. We'll see next week what we've got to bring. Yeah, but we made it through this.
So, and like my guy, when I like your soccer like that.
You are Ndona my results.
Okay.
Star, what's your take? Because me, like I stand for all the men who don't watch soccer, guys. It's okay. We can run it up. We can actually put a whole. What is it called? Those pinned comments of saying those who do not watch soccer. It's okay, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't follow soccer either, so.
But then there is the whole bias of saying, yo, guys who don't watch soccer. Hey, what else do you do? Hey, this, guys.
There are a lot of things you can do, Haibo.
Thank you.
I-
Thank you. I thought people were gonna fight me. Yeah, but then, guys, like there's a whole wide array, like like especially nowadays, whereby you have a decoder that is over 345 channels.
And then you want to stick to soccer like 24/7.
It's okay. But
I'm not bashing you all, but
be bashed by
For
soccer
instance,
lovers.
you can watch Babara launching his album, eh?
And he did launch an album, right?
Yeah.
He
Which
did.
is called, Catch me up.
Hold
catch me
on,
up.
let me check.
We're still
Prove
talking
them
about-
wrong.
Prove them
Right.
You just proved them wrong, bro. Yeah, and it has really interesting features when it comes to the whole catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has really interesting features, and I think I would really like to see the Zimbabwean giant perform live. I doubt I've seen him perform live. Get it? Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to be part of that experience. Like, also considering that we're now getting into the pacing, events are coming up. Like, I think end of this being October.
Right.
You were telling me that October is also what?
It's
October?
it's Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Yeah. It is.
So October is kind of like jam-packed with a lot of things. You get it, especially when it comes to awarenesses, campaigns, and there's a lot that people can actually learn in 1 month.
Yeah.
And also looking like on the social side, we have the Golf Day coming up in the Nama Golf Day coming up, Gobulawayo.
Yeah.
And then we have We also have the job fair. The Zimbabwe Chinese Entrepreneurship Job Fair is coming to you. It's going to be at the Nelson Mandela Tribute Hall at the Agricultural Show at the end of this month. Just go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go look up the details. And there's also the Skay and Strobo Fabric Party. Guys, I'm always inviting you guys to this event.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the hub of Zim creators in terms of fashion, in terms of music, in terms of basically it's the texture of the Zimbabwean craft and arts industry.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys, for those who can actually make it, like go to their social media platforms, check out for tickets. Tickets are up on sale. They have a really crazy lineup of acts and artists. Guys, me, I'm transitioning to be an outgoing person. I used to be an introvert. Yeah, but you know, the extrovert is now trying to call me and I'm trying to pick up the phone.
I will be convinced once I see you.
Yeah.
The way you said it,
You're still debating.
Is extrovert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying, whilst we've been waiting, guys, there's a lot also that's been that's really been happening, and also considering that, you know, I like it when Zim brands do international collabos, which is why lately we were talking about how do we sustain Zimbabwean brands to actually be able to not just compete, but then to be able to sell and for us to be able to export these brands worldwide. And congratulations to Rick Chasers. Rick Chasers, where he actually dressed apart from him dressing a whole lineup and array of different celebs from your Pokelo to his gifted Major League. And recently, Robot Boy went to the Trace World Awards. I'm sorry if I'm getting the name wrong. And then Rick Chasers actually dressed him.
Oh yes.
So hey, let's put it together, guys. Put it together. I like it when Zim brands actually go to such a pedestal of being internationally appreciated.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of wearing local, tell me your two favorite local brands.
Why you embarasa kangaka?
Trivia. No. You can say, hey, you were correcting me about butter.
Butter, yeah.
Butter is an international brand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You were noting something that it's a sad thing for you to find out that Pata is not a local brand. It's actually an international brand.
You know, there's nothing as heartbreaking as being fully behind something and you're like, I'm a patriot, and then you find out that, oh no, like.
Yeah. So it's that sad thing where we have the hands that can craft these things. We have the raw materials to craft these things. But we would be loyal to a name more than to the team that is creating this art. So I find that in curio shops and in flea markets, there are craftspeople who are selling their products.
Yeah.
But these products are not going as far as name brands, international name brands. But they are actually better than most of the name brands.
I mean, like,
look at how butter is falling down.
I mean, like,
quality, man.
How does, for example, like for lack of a better example, how does Louis Vuitton actually is able to do a whole runway show of maybe, for example, let's say crocodile skin wig? Where Louis Vuitton comes from, they're not even crocodile. You get it?
That's the thing.
So we're saying that we as Africans are really taking raw materials out of here.
Yes.
They go out there.
Yes.
They come back as expensive products.
As expensive
Yeah.
products. And it takes a lot from us because there's 2 times we've lost value from ourselves. 1, the raw materials go for cheap.
Yeah.
2, our money goes back to the guys
them,
we
yeah.
sold our raw materials
Hey,
to.
because like we love buying fancy things.
Oh,
guys.
we do.
Most time, you know,
Why
you
not?
see you buying fancy things, more expensive. But then, I mean, if ever we could create it from here, you get it, and we support the brands from here. If ever, like from Binga, you
Yeah.
get it, from however it is that you get to access without still sticking to anti-poaching.
You know what's said?
However, we extract raw materials from the crocodiles, from you know, healthy ways of doing that. why are we not getting into the same process? I think there's a certain, you know,
it's a certain education that we are saturated with, that we are consumers. Yet we are the originators of these things. It's funny to note that if you go to America in some established place, you probably find an African drum somewhere there. They have more appreciation for what we create than we actually do. So I think it's time for us to zero down and zoom into our identity. Like, we are absorbing too much of external stuff for us to appreciate what we are and what we have. That pours into this whole thing about brands. For example, I have two brands that I really appreciate. Great Zimbabweans. It's a local brand done by a friend here. Then there's another one called Onwill. He's doing bulk printing, top quality stuff, bro. And I think it's a huge thing for Zimbabweans to appreciate the local market.
Yeah, but it also goes beyond you trying to support a certain brand, or you trying to. It still goes back to patriotism. Do you like and love yourself as a Zimbabwean? Do you appreciate and uphold the Zimbabwean culture and saying, yo, even if I'm to go to Belgium, Amsterdam, wherever, do I carry this Zimbo in me? You know, I like what Star does, whereby wherever she goes, like she tells you that every summer course.
Yeah.
You get it? And you know, you have to say, other people can say that again.
Yeah, man. Yeesh, even my surname. Yo.
But then how do you move? Like, how do you maneuver and how do you carry your brand with pride as an African woman? And how do you really put it out there to say, yo, I'm really proud of this?
I make sure ukuthi njengamanje Sanchez sengikhuluma. You all should just feel it. Ukuthi I'm here. This is me.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, that's just one way that you can tell ukuthi I'm proud. I'm not shy ukuthi ngikhulume ngesiNdebele.
Yeah.
That's where I come from. That's my mother language. Yes. Kusiya phambili le hayi so kumele umbone in person so you can understand. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we are very much blessed to be living in a country that has a wide array of native languages, native cultures, native tribes. You get it? Like all the way from Zambezi to Limpopo. You know, if ever you were to travel Zim, you'll find out how much Zim of a jewel it is.
Yeah.
You get it? Like in the most literal sense, we have all the minerals, guys. It's a really beautiful country. So us taking the pride and carrying it out to the world is us trying to give a true Zimbabwean reflection to show that, guys, you know what, we have great Zimbabwe, we have big faults. Travel Zim, you get it, and really it's really a big trend right now whereby people are going to Dubai. You get it? But then I'm saying is we have a high quality natural places that you can come, family, friends, anything, and wide array of activities that have nothing to do with technology.
Endless.
I've just noted something while you were saying what you were saying. The reason why we fail to connect to our own land is because we don't appreciate each other, you know. Like how it is so beautiful to be able to speak Nyanja or speak Chitonga or Shangani. It's something, man. How rich it is to just be absorbed by someone who's your neighbor's culture. So that thing, if we learned to do something like that, then this would be our gold mine, so as to say.
Yeah.
These are the words of Father of the Truth, saying, come together, let's unite in these comments, guys. This is While We Wait, the only podcast that aims to unifying everyone from all corners of Zimbabwe, all corners of Africa, all corners of the world, saying to you, while we wait for you, while we wait for you to actually do the most greatest things. If you're an artist, creative, businessman, whatever it is, come through, sit down with us, let's chop it up and figure out how we can get you there, or how we can actually get you someone who can help you. So guys, if you're comfortable, comment in Nyanja, comment in Ndebele, comment in Sesotho, comment in whichever language that you're comfortable with, because we're saying, guys, this is our podcast, your podcast on While We Wait, and I've been Quentin, aka the Urban Militant, and of course I've been with
The Black Skin Messiah.
and of course
Your girl star.
oh yeah. So as we say, guys, as we usually say, sharp fetty exe. This has been another exciting episode of While We Wait, proudly brought to you by Eyes of 263 and Jacaranda Culture and Media Corporation. We are saying, thank you for the support, guys.
Peace.